code, we find the path where insights flow. From pipelines built to dashboards bright, we shape the truth with data's light. We're not alone, we lift each other, peers and mentors, friends and brothers. In every line, a future lies. We learn, we lead, and we rise. We rise, the masters we rise. Building dreams through data's eyes. From the Pinoys to devs worldwide. Together we grow, together we try. Learning strong, our passion ignites. Data masters we rise. Data masters we rise. Workshops, meetups, every call. We stand as one, we answer all. Questions, challenges, no fear. Communities, what brings us here? Projects shared, careers unfold. Our stories told in data sets bold. With open hands and curious minds, we shape tomorrow, one job at a time. When we rise, together we reach for the skies. No one's left behind or denied. Depths our home, our guide. Through every query and inside. Data masters we rise. Workshops, meetups, every call. We stand as one, we answer alls. From death and noise to devs worldwide. Communities, what brings us here? Data masters we rise. We rise. Data masters we rise. Oh, we rise. Data masters we rise. We rise. Data masters we rise.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for attending our Community Leaders Welcome program. No, so I won't be able to show my face muna sa camera kasi I'm still traveling, but I'll be more than happy to assist or answer your questions in the chat just in case that you have. And then later, siguro pagdating ko ng bahay, I'll open my camera. So I guess we have Sir Mike. He's actually our co-founder. Rather, co-founder tuloy. Our founder for Data Engineering Pilipinas. It's actually his brainchild. Kaya tayo nandito ngayon. And of course, since lumalaki na yung ating community, we have already launched this particular community leaders recruitment. And we're here to welcome everybody na willing mag-volunteer for the sake of the community. So thank you so much. And sige, so while waiting for the stream to start, no, so later we'll have ang magiging run pala ng program natin would be, of course, to welcome you guys. And then we'll have some sort of introduction kung ano yung mga ginagawa namin sa Data Engineering Pilipinas, our programs, and then
Okay.
where can you help us? Ayan, Sir Mike, thank you.
Can you see? Okay.
So,
Sige. Paano ko, pwede ko bang, ay, shucks. Na-close ko yung, anyway, sige. Ang gulo ko, no? Sige, so, good morning, good evening, good evening. May audio po ba? Walang audio? Sir, meron. Okay. Oo. Yung audio, titingnan nyo na lang. Ayan, Regine. Then, baka sa user settings, tingnan mo na lang. Keith. Okay, sige. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Nina, for your wonderful intro. So, tonight, I want to walk you through on an idea. On how, kasi, syempre, it's always a question, no? Parang, what's next for DEP? Marami tayong mga nagawa. Hindi ko lang kung, well, I guess, kumbaga nag-grow naman tayo, so that means in some ways we're doing something good, no? Pero it's a question for me rin, no? Na parang, sige, I think we're doing something good. How do we take it to the next level, or maybe how do we progress it? yun, to be honest, hindi ko rin alam, no? Generally, when I started DEP, I just really wanted to parang find the parang like-minded people that like sharing and discussing. Parang ganun. And I think medyo na-reach, na-achieve naman yung goal na yun kasi kumbaga, ganda yung parang level of interactiveness no ng group, maraming discussion. Wala pa naman nag-aaway, no? Although minsan may mga close calls, no? Pero it's generally a healthy discussion, no? So ang question siguro is what's next? And for me, part of the vision for me for the group is it's always grassroots, no? Parang how do we make sure na taking DEP to the next level is something na we collaborate on together. So napag-usapan namin ng some of the community leaders na sige, I think we need to start recruiting more people para we can get more help, no? As well as get more ideas on the table on what's next. And dito dito ko naisip yung idea na baka maganda for us to turn it into some sort of leadership program, no? I'll talk about a bit more of that later, but siguro just to give you an idea kung saan nanggaling to, madalas ko kasing kausap about DEP is yung mga Python Philippines folks, which is sila Mickey tsaka sila Matt, no? So sila kasi yung founders ng Python P. So palagi kong tinatanong parang paano ba yung dynamics nila, paano ba yung structure nila. And actually, parang ganun yung naging setup nila, no, sila Mickey, na initially, they really focus rin sa community. But later on, they discovered na, I think, or parang they realized na in order for the community to really progress and evolve, which is partly yan yung what I'm trying to ask, no, for DEP, they focus on the next generation. Parang ganun. So makikita nyo pag nagra-run yung PyCon or pag mayroong mga nagra-run ng mga events or projects, no, for Python PH, hindi na sila Matt and Mickey yung nagpapatakbo. It's the new no, it's the next generation at the new leaders na. And I think yun yung question for me na how do we create a system that is DEP, no, on finding those people that have passion for community, people that want to contribute, no, and build something, no, bigger than themselves. So yun siguro yung parang pinaka-intro ko dito, no. So on the next few slides, I'll talk about yung parang topics for tonight. I'll try to finish yung part ko as soon as possible kasi I'd like to have some time for us to get to know each other. So there will be a portion for the leaders, for the existing leaders or moderators to talk about themselves, the experience nila, and then we'll also have time for although marami yata tayo, tama ba? Audience. Ay marami. So siguro we'll do samples na lang or we'll try to break up. I don't know. Tingnan natin. Okay, sige. So and then as we go through the session, type lang kayo sa chat, no, if you have questions. So, we'll try to keep it flexible. Okay. Okay. Nakikita nyo ba? It's parang nawawala-wala sa akin.
Yes, nakikita po namin.
Okay. Kita po. Sige. So yung agenda tonight is 3 things, no? So the first part, ako muna. Siguro I'll try to do this in mga 15 minutes. Essentially, I'll try to answer the following, no? Ano ba yung parang vision and mission talaga, no, for DEP? And I'll try to show you a document na ginawa ko 2 years ago. It's a document na pinakita ko back then kanila Sherwin, kanila Michelle, kanila yung mga elders, no, kanila Doc Ligot, na yung parang my idea of a community. And then parang ano ba yung tumatakbong mission so far? Or at least ito yung parang pinaka nag-resonate with the group. And then I'll also talk about yung current na structure and what I hope the future state would be, no? And makikita nyo medyo abstract to kasi sa totoo lang hindi ako magaling sa details, no? So very abstract ako minsan. And I think that's part of what I need help on. No? And then I'll also talk about yung mga ongoing programs of the group. Ano yung mga tumatakbo currently, ano yung mga nag-pause kasi walang nagpapatakbo. And then some of the ideas na na-float and naisip namin na mukhang maganda pero hindi pa masimulan, no? And then another question na I think maganda to answer is may benefits ba for volunteering, no? To be honest, I don't think that's really the point. And I'm sure a lot of the people here agree, no? Pero syempre, I would still want to have some sort of benefit, no? Para it's something na may enjoy niyo rin, parang ganun. And then we'll spend some time for the community leaders to talk rin. So meron yung iba nandito, sila Kata, sila Nina. I think I saw si Mike. So para ma-share nila ng konti yung experiences nila. And then lastly is we'll do some sharing rin. So maybe siguro parang fast lang, no, mabilisan lang na magpakilala yung mga tao, no. Okay. Sige. So let's get it on, no? Okay. So why support and grow with DEP? So I'll talk about this first. Mahilig ako sa mga framework. So ito yung hinanap ko dati. It's called Community Canvas. Essentially, it's para siyang yung mga yung mga SWOT, ganyan, SWOT analysis. It's just something to write or parang to articulate ano ba yung naisip mo when it comes to community, no? And then this is how I articulated yung ideas ko back then. So this was 2 years ago, no? So yung parang if you try to ask what was DEP for me back then, although back then wala pang pangalan yun, I was thinking PyData yung pangalan niya kasi PyData talaga yung parang nagre-resonate sa akin na community group. Pero back then meron na kasing PyData group. At the same time, merong nagsuggest sa akin na baka walang makaintindi when you talk about PyData, baka mas maganda something na easy to understand, no? So that's why nagsettle ako sa DEP. And I think okay naman siya kasi in one, in 3 words gets na mga tao para saan siya. So ito yung mga some of the yung parang key words na na I wrote down in order to articulate ano ba yung parang what I wanted to see for the community, no? And then the types of people na I want to attract, no? Ayan, so for example, people who are interested to learn, technologies related to data, practitioners and experts, specifically talaga for open source, and then yung mga people that are in different stages, no, of their career. And then hindi lang rin tayo mag-stop doon, no, pati yung mga hobbyists na mga laymen. Laymen with respect to data, no? Na that are just curious, no. If I'm going to summarize all of this, ito yung parang mga values na resonated with me. So the first one is it's primarily open. So actually medyo overlap to, no, yung open saka agnostic. Kasi there are groups na na are specific to a brand, specific to a practice, specific to ano tawag ito? A career path, ganyan, or a principal, no? So, pero largely, we will stay open. So, if you think about it, Data Engineering Pilipinas is just the brand name. Kumbaga, yes, may konting focus sa data engineering, pero may reason yun, no? Kasi, and probably you guys know it, no? Hindi sila ganun ka napapansin. Sa data industry, lahat nakatingin sa AI, sa data science, no? Pero the reality is all stages of the data pipeline are important, no? So, pero largely, it's open, no? So, anyone talaga should be able to join. And then, it's also grassroots. So, ibig sabihin ng grassroots is, it's not managed from the top, no? Hindi siya yung mag-decide ako na ito yung mga gagawin or there is a parang greater entity that decides ano yung gagawin. Most ng what's happening are from the bottom. Depende kung ano yung lumalabas na need or demand ng community. Other words, no, na nag-resonate sa akin when I was creating this was ito, no, yung malaki yung focus sa collaboration and learning and sharing and contribution. And then syempre having fun. Kasi at the end of the day, parang mahirap gawin to lahat if hindi tayo inherently nag-enjoy dito. Malaking angle din yung parang paid forward. Kumbaga parang community-based approach na pag-give back. So it's not just settling on one-on-one na training or sharing, but it's one-to-many, no, as much as possible. And it's also the reason bakit yung mga rules natin or community guidelines natin is still very much fairly open. So for example, anyone can post, tas kung trip mo, pwede ka pa rin mag-anonymous. Tapos yung mga chats natin are still fairly open. Wala masyadong tawag dito, moderating, no? Pero may moderators pa rin naman tayo. So makikita nyo minsan mabilis umaksyon yung mga tao. Largely pag yung scammy or talagang entirely unrelated yung mga post, no? Pero if it's something na mukhang interesting and might be beneficial to everyone, ang bilis ng kalat, no, ng information for us. Yun, hindi ko nababasahin yung I think gets nyo naman. So this is yung pinaka-anchor back then, no? So siguro inisip ko minsan nag-deviate ba masyado from where we are today 2 years later versus back then? Parang hindi naman, no? I think nandoon pa rin tayo, no? So it's nice. So partly I guess yung question na maganda i-ask is how are we going to move forward, no? Is it still going to be the same, ganyan. So and I think those are some of those questions are pakiramdam ko baka beyond me, no? I don't know, di ko pa alam. Another is ganun din, say embrace diverse toolset. So yun nga, madalas may mga groups na very specific lang to a particular toolset. Sa DEP, it's the opposite, no? We acknowledge na hindi lahat will be solved by just one set of tools. So kailangan, which is, if you think about it, totoo naman, no? Parang wala namang company na iisang architecture lang. Yun. Service serve all skills levels, and then syempre hands-on. So yung hindi nakasulat dito, which is kinda nagre-resonate sa hands-on learning, is yung mission natin is to help parang spread yung idea na builder mindset tayo. Kasi you can learn everything, no, pero if hindi mo apply, again, it's engineering. If hindi mo apply and create actual meaningful stuff, then mahirap to really validate if you're able to really gain those skills, no? Okay, so I want to talk about yung volunteer organizational structure. To put it simply, wala tayong kahit na anong structure today, no? Ito, three na descriptions ko. So it's very much ad hoc. It's opportunistic and walang system. And the leaders will agree with this, no? Kasi usually lang ako, parang kung ano lang maisip ko nung maganda, no? So today ganun, no? So if I'm going to share when DEP started, ang nangyari lang was if meron akong makausap and mukhang interested sila to volunteer, to help out, etc., kinakausap ko lang sila directly. And then later on, gumawa na ako ng chat group kasi marami ko nang kinakausap. And then yung chat group na yun, eventually, nirename ko siya into the moderators, the DEP moderators chat group. And then eventually, binigyan ko na rin yung mga tao ng moderator powers, ganyan, etc. And then it's largely opportunistic. So kung kailan sila may time, kung kailan merong maisip na magandang idea. And yung system, it's very basic lang, no? So kung anong maisip and then paano mag-organize. Dati medyo kanya-kanya pa siya, pero lately medyo may pattern na nag-evolve, no? So today ganyan siya largely, no? Syempre, as we grow, so si DEP, ilan tayo today? 30 something, no? 36 yata. And I think medyo nag-slow down yung growth natin, which is fine. I don't really, hindi naman ako masyado doon. Pero I think it will still continue to grow. And some of the signs na nakita ko is, yun nga, merong mga nagvo-volunteer na gumawa ng chapter sa ibang locations, ganyan. Meron ng mga groups na nag-organize na on their own, nag-meet up na sila on their own. So I think maganda to start asking the question na, how do we create a system where DEP can still in some shape or form be sort of organized? It doesn't need to be sobrang organized. No? Kumbaga parang meron lang tayong framework that each organizer can look up to and say, sige, ang tawag dito, may itong group na ginagawa ko is still part of DEP, pero meron kaming ibang focus area, maybe, they want to focus on geolocation, geospatial, or they want to focus on ang tawag dito, AI, ganun, no? Something like that. Meron actually si Sandy, gusto nilang gumawa ng mga hobby, no? So I think they did an example as a pilot event. Kailan yun? 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Parang originally gusto nilang gumawa ng run, pero I think they ended up doing board games, no? So for me, that's sobrang okay lang, no? I don't really, parang I support it, no? Siguro what I would only ask is people still follow the guidelines. Kasi the guidelines, very simple lang siya. Pero for me, it anchors yung community, the type of community we're building, which is, yung parang be respectful, yung mga ganun lang, very simple lang. Outside of that, syempre, I want to eventually be able to establish a system where organized tayo. Meron tayong functions, focus areas, meron tayong regularity sa events. And then meron rin tayong mga prioritization. So, ibig sabihin ng prioritization, syempre, largely, majority ng events na we will still run will still be public. Pero, for those that will, volunteer as the core group of DEP, gagawa ko, yung, mga senior leaders natin, ng parang very specific na parang training program for you guys. Bakit? So, ganito, very simple lang yung mindset ko, no? If the leaders, the senior leaders of DEP take care, no, of the rising stars, no, the rising volunteers, the people that really care about the community, and help them grow, no, help them develop themselves. Yung pangarap ko, yung idea na I also got from Python PH is that itong next generation of leaders will take care of the community. No? So parang very simple lang yung idea. So there will be some events na is going to be private, no? And will only be parang specific to this set of people. Pero most ng events will syempre be public. Pero there will be some very specific. Syempre later on, hopefully we can also establish funding sources and then official partners. Yan, very simple lang yung parang vision ko, no? And I hope it's something na we can parang work together, collaborate together to see how we can, paano natin pwedeng i-navigate towards that direction. Okay. Next is I would like to talk about the existing programs. Wait lang. The first one is yung mga running programs. Okay, nakita niyo ba? Yeah. So very quickly lang to, I'll talk about it now. So the first one is yung DEP website. So yung DEP website is something talaga na inano ko lang, parang pinut together ko lang. If you think about it, it's really just a list of websites within a website. Gawa to using GitHub and ang tawag dito, a website generator called Quarto. Saan yan? Ayan, si Quarto. So actually, if you want to volunteer to help maintain this, maganda. Right now, I think nasa GitHub ko siya. So actually, may kita mo dito. Nasa GitHub ko siya. Yan. So pwede kayong mag-send ng pull request dito actually. And then pag na-approve, magre-reflect siya dun sa site. Pero later on, I want to migrate this to a different repo. So gumagawa kami ng Data Engineering Pilipinas na repo na, organizational repo, para hindi naka-attach sa name ko. Okay, so that's one, no? Number two is parang project repository and project, parang challenges. So, palaging ask kasi to sa community na, anong magandang project yung gawin, anong portfolio, ganyan. So, may mga nag-suggest before, so a lot of that is Josh, and then some of it is Chris. May mga na-propose na silang project, meron silang mga ginawa in the form of videos, ganyan. Pero hindi pa to sobrang mature, hindi pa siya sobrang formalized. And then, syempre, busy rin lately sila Josh at si Chris, so wala nang nag-drive na to. So, that's another one. And then we have Data Camp. So, ito yung, I think, number one na pinakasikat natin na program. So, this is being run by Mike. Essentially, ang nangyari was when we got partnered with Data Camp, yung part ng requirement nila is i-filter natin yung applicants. So, meron tayong application process, and then we have a set of volunteers that look at all of the application processes. And then lahat ng ma-approve, it gets sent to Data Camp, and then sila yung mag-send ng invite. Essentially, sa totoo lang, lahat ng nag-a-apply, actually ina-approve natin. Yung mga hindi lang talaga na-approve, are either yung nag-send sila ng maring email, then in-approve sila, hindi nila nakukuha. Or, sobrang hindi sila seryoso sa pagsagot nila sa application form. No? So, bakit namin hindi ina-approve yon? It's because we need people that will really use the program. No? So, if hindi kayo seryoso sa Data Camp, sa pagsagot application form pa lang, hindi na seryoso. Paano pa sa Data Camp? No? It's a 1-year access sa Data Camp. Sayang naman. No? So, other people could have used this. Right now, we have 5,000 licenses. I think we're down to the last 1,000. Yung isang milestone ko, I hope we get approved for 10,000. So, if we get 10,000, parang na tayong university nun. No? Yun. Pero malayo pa. No? Anyway. The last one, ito recent lang to na project na we were doing. It's called Learn Data Pilipinas. So, yung idea dito is to find mga open access books. No? So, lahat ng mga topics na related to data. So, it's either programming, SQL, Python, R, database management, visualization, statistics, AI, forecasting, yan. So, lahat to are all free books. No? So, if you want to learn, nandiyan lahat yan. So, yung difference niya is yung DEP's website, mga website usually nililink namin. Pero ito, mga open books siya. So, if you want to study self-paced, yan. I'm hoping na later on, we can create our own mga learning bootcamps, no? Tapos, based siya dito sa mga free books para end-to-end free license siya, di ba? Pero, wala pa akong time. So, pero if kunyari gusto niyo mag-volunteer, then go ahead, di ba? Yun. Sige. Wait lang. Yung mga without owners, I kind of talk about it. No? So, yung projects, yung content. There are other suggestions na binigay dati. So, one is yung people spotlight. This is actually a project that was proposed by Bea. Bea is one of our moderators. Kaso lang na-busy siya, nag-aaral kasi siya ngayon. Pero yung idea dito is to create parang small blogs about community members. Kasi nga very grassroots tayo. So we want to highlight yung mga members natin that are parang doing their best, no? Paano na sila nagpo-progress sa career nila. Hopefully ma-inspire ang other members, no? Another is yung hackathons, no? So I think this is an entirely different set of events. Yung logistics niya and yung design niya. Pero yung mga challenges and hackathons, I think it's going to be fun. Right now, yung style natin dito is really more of pag may hackathon yung ibang group, sumasali tayo. No, which is fine pa rin sa akin. No? If manalo yung DEP, di maganda. And I think there are some events na nanalo tayo. I think Kata nanalo siya sa isang event. Um, and then recently, no, sila Alpha nasa National Prompt Design. Last one is podcast. Ito, napakahirap rin na to gawin. No? So, hindi ko siya masyado. So, ganun din, nakikisaw-saw na lang tayo sa podcast ng iba. So, for example, sila Kuya Dev, sila Doc Ligot, no? So, minsan ini-interview nila yung mga some of the members. Yun. Okay. I think ito na yung last slide ko, no? Those are the projects that are, or programs that are running. So, it's not a project kasi ang project ay may start and end. It's really more of a set of programs. So, I think this will still increase. Depende kasi kung ano yung parang popular or need sa group. So, if wala masyadong need, then usually we can just turn it off. Pero if it's something na continuous, for example, yung data camp, tumatakbo yan kasi may partnership pa tayo, no? Pero pag mawala yan, di wala na. No? Okay. So, the last one is, ano ba yung benefit if we volunteer sa group, no? So, again, for me, it's really simple, no? Yung if you are the type that is looking for impact and kumbaga yan yung nagpapatakbo sa'yo, no? Parang you like seeing people, you want to help people, and you want to be able to support them and, give back essentially, then this is one way to do it. And syempre, there are a lot of other ways to do it, no? Pwede kang mag-volunteer sa church, I don't know. Pero if you want to do it and at the same time be technical, then I think this is a good venue. There are some others na medyo mas concrete, no? So one is networking and mentoring. Before DEP, I've also volunteered with a lot of other groups. So Python is one, another is R. AAP is also another, and grabe, you don't know how much networking and mentoring I've gotten out of it. No? And I'm sure ganun din sa inyo. Another is opportunities. Lahat ng nagvo-volunteer, actually, ino-auto-prove ko yung data camp pag nag-apply sila. Pero hindi lang naman data camp yung opportunity. Sometimes it's speakership, sometimes it's mga events, sometimes it's ang tawag dito, mostly mga events. So you get to have a broader access, I guess, no? Kasi mas nakikita mo. Another is branding. So in the future, hindi ko pa nagagawa, pero in the future gusto kong gumawa ng parang list sa DEP website na lalabas yung names nyo. This person volunteered, this person is a community leader, this person is a presenter, etc. No? So, during interviews or whatever, pwede nyo. So, I'm not sure if it will help, pero why not? No, why not? Anyway, yan. So, lastly is yan, I kind of talked kanina, no? So, yung dedicated na leadership training. Ano yung mga yon? Actually, hindi ko pa alam. So, partly pag-uusapan natin, mag-survey ako mamaya. Para we can slowly develop it. Okay. So, I'd like to stop muna. Siguro, I'd like to let's hear, no, some of the moderators from the group. Round robin, no, tas wag nyo na lang pahabain, no, mga 2 minutes, ganyan. Kwento lang kayo ng konti para lang the group can hear from you. Sige. Start tayo kay Nina kasi nandiyan na siya. I'll try to elevate yung iba.
Okay po. Thank you, Sir Mike. What data engineering Pilipinas is all about, yung mission, vision, and everything. So, I'll introduce myself. So, my name is Nina. Why did you join DEP? Actually, nirecruit ako ni Sherwin. So, isa siya doon sa mga senior moderators noon. So, I just joined because he asked me to as well. Tapos, parang naging interested ako because I like helping people grow. Tapos, how has volunteering in DEP helped you? I met a lot of great people na hindi ko nakakasama on a daily basis, lalo na sa work. So, I like collaborating with like-minded people, with intelligent people, 'di ba? So yun yung mga gusto natin, yung nag-grow tayo. So I guess that's one way that how DEP has helped me. Madami pang nangyari pero ayun. So that's just one. Maybe next time I can discuss the others, no? I'll call on Miss Casey for the next introduction.
Thank you, Nina. Ako agad. Pwede ba nga, sir, mas mahaba sa 2 minutes? Parang baka mapahaba ang aking
Huwag naman
sharing.
1 hour.
Hindi, mga 59 minutes lang, sir. So yeah, hi everyone. My name is Christine. I'm based in Newcastle upon in the UK. Been living here for over 4 years now with my little family. I work as a lead data mom to a 3-year-old. Talagang family time. Why did you join DEP? So when I started in the data space 17 years ago, wala pa talaga mga ganitong communities. I think wala pa ang Facebook nun, Friendster pa. So everything I learned, I had to figure out on my own. Kaya para sa akin, sobrang swerte natin na ngayon that we have data engineering Pilipinas. So as a lead data engineer working overseas, malaking bagay na meron akong community na I can speak the same language with, not just technically, pero pati na rin sa mga struggles sa trabaho, sa life. Hello, Ma'am Kata. Thank you, sis. Napakalaking bagay ng partner ko. So medyo corny, pero to be honest, it really helps then with mental health, especially for those OFWs like me. So why? Kasi there are days na mapanghihinaan ka talaga ng loob. May mga ganun ba dito? Ako lang. So, you doubt yourself, your path, but when you see a post from someone sa group natin, suddenly may hugot ka na ulit, may lakas ka na ulit, 'di ba? And another great thing about this community is that you get to connect with fellow Filipinos working abroad, virtually meeting people who share the same passions and values. Shout out to Sir Jake. I think nandiyan si Sir Jake, who will be presenting actually sa Big Data London this September. So hoping to meet you there in real life, Sir Jake. So ayun, it's inspiring to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who understand your journey. Pwede ba bang mag-share, sir? May time pa.
Sige lang.
So, because there's this personal story that I want to share with you all. Baka makatulong in one way or another. So, before being a lead data engineer, initially, I actually declined or rejected a promotion for I think a year. Not because I didn't want to grow, but because deep inside, I did not feel ready. I don't want to cry. This is very personal and it's very close to my heart. But I really felt that this community, Data Engineering Pilipinas, helped me in a way. So all my life, I focused on being the best engineer I could be. Like hard work, persistence, head down, doing the work, solving problems. I really thrive as an individual contributor. So siguro context lang, no? I was the first data hire sa current job ko. I was the first data hire reporting directly to VP of data. So my task, I laid the foundation from the ground up, designed and implemented the end-to-end data lifecycle from data ingestion to transformation and everything. So everything is technical, right? But when the time came for me to step into a leadership role, syempre nag-i-scale din yung team. Nag-start nag-start VP of data, yun yung first hire. Then ako yung next. And then suddenly nag-hire ng analyst, so naging ilan na kami, 3, 4, and then suddenly biglang magiging 15. So I felt unprepared. Siguro I doubted myself. I kept thinking, what if I mess up? What if I'm not good enough? So looking back, na-realize ko, hindi naman yun yung skills na wala ako. Kasi, di ba natututunan naman yun with the help of your manager, your peers, matututunan yun. But may mas bigger problem pa pala. I was lacking in self-trust and confidence. So yun, kaya sabi ko parang, kung i-relate ko sa data community, sa Data Engineering Pilipinas, sa community na to, napaka-importante na may mga ganito tayong initiatives like Data Masters, this leadership program, because it's not just about technical skills. It's about learning to believe sa sarili mo, to step into roles na para talaga sa'yo. So, if you ever find yourself na hesitate ka kasi feeling mo hindi mo kaya, parang feeling mo hindi para sa'yo. So, I hope this community will help you level up, not just in the tech or data skills, but also in confidence, communication, and courage. And remember, it's about being willing to grow into who you are meant to be. Yun lang. Yeah, sobra. Impostor syndrome. Actually, dito ko lang yun na actually, nung nag-start akong mag-work abroad, that was in 2019, dun ko lang nakilala si impostor syndrome. Kasi yung manager ko, lagi niya sinasabi, bakit ganyan yung nafe-feel mo? Kasi parang minsan sa tingin lang natin, yung perspective natin sa sarili natin, masyado tayo nagse-self-doubt, pero hindi naman pala ganun yung nakikita para sa atin ng ibang tao. So kaya napaka-importante ng community kasi sila yung magbibigay sa atin ng other lens, other perspective. Yun lang.
Sila yung magva-validate nung katotohanan.
Correct. Bye.
Thank you so much, Miss Casey. Napaka heartwarming nung heartfelt din yung yung shinare mo sa amin. Ang dami nakaka-relate niya, I'm pretty sure.
Ay, thank you naman. Akala ko walang makaka-relate. So, ayun lang po. Sino po ang ating next speaker?
Sir
Sisi?
Mike, yung kanina po.
Yes, hi, good evening. I'm Mike. Ako yung
Sir Mike.
nag-ha-handle ng Dita Camp scholarship. So, I joined DEP last year, mga around May. Yung banggit ko kanina is after ng certification ko ng data science. So, I'm trying to shift career kasi and then naghahanap ako ng community where kung saan ako makakita ng mga tips, gano'n. And then, biglang nagsabi si Mike na around June last year kung may gusto daw ba mag-volunteer. Tapos, Sir Mike, so 1 year na tayo mahigit sa DC, parang nag-umpisa tayo nung 500 lang yata. 500 pa lang yung slot that time, nasa na tayo 5,000 na yung natin and then may last check ko parang 4,020 something yung ngayon. So, yun nga, sabi nga ni Mike yung pagiging volunteer is kung kailan ka free, which is sakto sa'kin dahil nga I'm working and then I'm applying, trying to shift career, which is parang sobrang hirap now. I'm in my late 30s na rin kasi kaya I decided na I asked Mike din, yun din yung isa sa, upside or yung, additional perks ng being one of the moderators is you can ask around with fellow moderators, para kang may group of mentors. So, tinatanong ko si Mike na kung like ano bang magandang gawin, like okay lang bang grad school, yun. So, now I'm doing grad school and then katatapos nga lang ng first subject ko as in habang nasa tayo ngayon is lumabas yung result and pasado. So, ready na ako for next semester. And then yun, other perks is nice kung kailan ako free to review, yun yung mga comments dun sa mga sinasubmit for scholarship is dun ko lang siya ginagawa. And then isa sa parang highlight ko, habang isa sa community leader ng DEP is nung kailangan ng point contact for Samsung Con, kami ni Mike yung kausap ni Samsung na nag-aasikaso for yung sa convention kung paano pupunta yung mga yung tawag dito, yung mga members natin about sa convention. So, isa lang siya sa parang nakaka-proud na kasama ko sa nag-asikaso na makapunta doon. Then, yun lang, yun, best of luck dun sa mga bagong volunteers and then, it's like it's a close group na you have like a group of mentors and then like we help each other out, yun lang.
Ayan, thank you Sir Mike. Yan. So si Sir Mike last semester niya na nga po tama sa grad school.
No, kakaumpisa pa lang.
Oh my God! Mali pala ang tsismis ko.
Kakaumpisa pa lang. Dahil so nag-certified ako ng data science and then ngayon is kumuha ako ng masters in data science para mas may leverage on the career shifting.
Ayan, sige sir. Abangan namin ang update nyo as grad school. Baka dapat gawan nyo kami ng a day in a life of a grad school student. 'Di ba? Yung gano'n.
Yes, iniisip ko yun.
Maganda yan, sir. Para makita din nila at least kung ano yung mga challenges,
Mm.
nakikita ng mga, alam mo yun, kasi invisible yan to the eye unless we show them the reality of what's really happening dun sa fieldwork natin. So, abangan ko yan,
Yes.
sir. Gawan natin
Sayang,
ng
sana pala sinabi mo kay Mike last year. Si Mike ang katatapos lang ng masters.
true. Dapat pala nakita natin yung Sir Mike. No? Nakita natin talaga. Anyway, may isa pang Sir Mike, tapos meron din si Sir Keith. So, tingnan natin. Baka ba ninyo, kailangan yung cameraman. More than happy to help. Yan. So, siguro, next naman si Miss Kata. Yan, si Miss Kata yung pinaka-active na moderator namin. As in, super duper.
So, good evening everyone. I'm Kata. So, una kong nakita ang DEP sa tech career shifter ni Kuya Dev. Doon ko unang nakilala. And then, nag-join ako. And then, upon joining, syempre, doon ko nakita yung how this group works. So, syempre, until naging volunteer ako through Sir Mike. And then, DEP has become my outlet actually. Kasi since I'm in our family business, so syempre pag walang customer, yun yung time ko para mag-study, syempre yung sa data camp and everything na ginagawa ko dito sa community. So, it has become my training ground actually. So, syempre yung ginagawa ko kasi sa business, syempre yun lang yun yung interaction with the customers. Syempre, kumbaga, nawala ako sa parang lalo na when it comes to communication, yun yung parang naging problema ko. Lagi kong sinasabi kay sir. So, eventually, now, kahit papano, natututo naman ako. Tapos, so syempre, learning, friends, ang dami ko ng, I can say na, although hindi naman personal friend, pero sa community, you can identify them as your friends na rin. Like Casey, ayan, si Miss Nina kahit papano, di ba? Pag nakaka-chat mo, di ba, nakakapalagay ang loob mo, sina Ma'am Sandy, ayan, sina Mike, si Josh, yung mga nakakausap mo, napagtatanungan mo, and then yung syempre yung exposure, this community has helped me a lot sa when it comes to exposure kasi like nung sa PyCon na ipadala ko ni Sir Mike. So isa yan sa mga opportunities na magigain ng mga volunteers dito sa group. And then yung kahit papano yung confidence na dagdagan na. So very thankful talaga ako dito sa DEP. Yun lang po. Sana ma-inspire ang iba na tularan at mag-volunteer pa sa community. Thank you!
Thanks, Miss Kata. Yeah, si Miss Kata yung palagi ko nakikita sa GC na sobrang active. As in, sobrang hands down ako. Diba? Tama, Sir Mike? Yun. So, Sir Mike, I guess, meron na tayong, na kami, mga moderators. Meron bang,
Thank you, guys. So, yan, I hope na-inspire kayo, no? Kahit konti. Medyo mabilis lang yun. Sa totoo lang, kung gusto nyo, pwede nyo silang kulitin kasi madadaldal yung... Yeah. So, dun tayo sa last na part. 30 plus tayo tonight. So, boring ko na lang to, no? Actually, ang gusto kong gawin sana is ito. Meron akong i-share link. Wala. Ito. Pasagot nito. So, parang ang gagawin natin is mabilis lang na round robin, introduce niyo lang yung sarili niyo, then maybe pick one of the questions. Pakita ko yung questions, no? Pick one of the questions and then sagutin niyo lang. If that's the rest, habang naghihintay kayo, sagutin niyo na rin. So if you go, merong 3 questions dito, no? So what are your expectations as a volunteer? what impact do you want to make in the community, and what support, training, and exposure are you looking for? So itong tatlo, I'm hoping to use this as a way to plan, no, kung anong
Ang mo.
mga pwede nating gawin, etc., no, moving forward. Sabi ko sa inyo, medyo ano ko eh, on the ad hoc ako. No, so yan. So try to answer. I posted the link dun sa chat. No, pero ang gagawin natin is round robin. Invite namin kayo to speak isa-isa. So bilisan nyo lang, siguro okay na yung 30 seconds. Kasi that's 30 times 30. So and then siguro just introduce yourself and then answer just one question. Ganun lang para mabilisan tayo. Okay? Sige. So I will invite ito muna, si Jeremy na lang muna. Sinong nasa harap. Yan.
Hello. Hello. Is my audio like is my audio
Yeah.
is my audio can be heard? Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just pick one of the questions, right? And
Yes.
yeah. Just to start off on a quick introduction, I'm Jeremy Ruiz Cesista, and I'm a data engineer junior at Arch Global Services. I'll answer the question of what support, training, and exposure are you looking for? For me, I'm joining this in particular to better my communication skills. I'm really an
Kailangan
introverted
niya itulak sa
and
tumama sa table, no? Ang
I'm a
bahay yan.
really introverted type, and yeah, I want to I want to also help the community and learn a lot from this experience on the being a community leader at Data Engineering Pilipinas.
Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. I think medyo the way pa lang na you answered, parang alam na. Sige. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sige, next is si Chris Wiz. Teka lang. Parang nagutom ako Ano kita invite? Ito, invite.
Everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Wala
My
na
name
dun.
is Chris. My name is Christian. I am currently an incoming third year student. The question that I will choose is the first question, which is what are my expectations as a volunteer? So I'm expecting to
Galing nila.
like as the other people said earlier, I want to also connect and learn from like-minded people and also grow as an individual with the help of the community. That's all. It's nice to meet you, everyone.
Thank you, Chris. Tama ba yung narinig ko? Third year college or high school?
College po ata.
Incoming
Ay,
third
college.
year college.
Okay. Galing. Sige, next is si Homing Lam.
Hello. Narinig nyo?
Yep.
I'm Hu Ming Lam. I'm a Filipino pero yung father ko is Chinese from Hong Kong.
Oh.
Then I'm a career shifter. Napili ko yung data analytics kasi siya yung medyo related sa work, current work ko. Then what are your expectations as a volunteer? Wala pa akong idea kung ano yung pwede kong gawin as volunteer. Still looking for roles na mag-open. Then what impact do you want to make in our community? More like I want to guide yung mga same na career shifter ko na confused pa rin sila kung ano yung saan sila magsisimula and saan sila papunta. Then what support, training, and exposure are you looking for? I want to develop my speaking skills kasi medyo mahina talaga ako sa part na yun. Thank you.
Sorry, wait lang. Bababa ko lang kayo. Thank you, Homing Lam. Oh, pero guys, only answer one question lang. Answer one question. Next is si Ultrens. Ayan.
Hi po, my name po is Renzi Vidal. And expectations po as a volunteer will be like more collaboration with DP leaders and as well as participants din. Hopefully po makapag-present na rin sa Data Masters. Next week po kasi ako rin po magpe-present sa study group naman ng AI.
Oh.
And then what support and training? So far, sagana naman po ako sa support with data camp and dun sa scholarship for this AI study, AI engineering from Sir Alan Tan. So very thankful po ako sa DEP. Yun lang po sa akin, sir. Maraming salamat po, team. Thank you po.
Next is si Zaire. Ay, okay na ba si Lou, Super Lou? Not yet. I'm part of a new... Nag-chat na lang si Sir. Sir, okay, sige, fine. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Sige, babalik na kita sa audience. Sino pa yung si Jinderling. Sorry, hindi ko lang paano basahin.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon. Ay, good evening.
Yeah, my name is actually Jeremy. Jeremy also. I'm a marketing specialist from an energy company. Yeah, I'll just answer one question. My expectations again is I hope there will be data analysis challenges because I really want to populate my GitHub repositories. So kung may mga data challenges sana like, how to do the data analysis cycle for a simple data set. So, or how complex it would be. So I hope I would be given, there will be more opportunities for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Ito. Jabber.
Hello, I'm Bertram.
Bertram.
Aware na ako na sa existence ng DEP dati. Little did I know na yung founder pala ng DEP is kaklase ko last semester sa UP, si Sir Mike. So, lalo ako nagpersige mag-join sa DEP and maging community leader. Question, what impact do you want to make in our community? I want to help in making the community a safe space for all people coming from different backgrounds. I mean, given na yung career shifters and beginners natin na medyo shy sila mag-reach out, makipag-engage. Pero sana makatulong ako maging safe space siya pati sa mga experts natin kasi be it ego or pride or something else, sana makagawa tayong safe space for them to be vulnerable and humble enough para ma-widen yung horizon nila, di ba? It's better to learn from other people than insisting na you know everything. So hopefully yun yung maging impact ko sa DEP. Yun lang.
Thank you, Bert. Ganda, ganda. Yan si Bert. Isa yan sa pinakamasipag sa amin sa sa robotics lab. Nasa robotics lab yan si Bert. Ayan, sino to?
Hello, so my name is Rainer, and the question I'd like to answer is, what are your expectations as a volunteer? So my expectation as a volunteer would be find areas that can be improved from the group and implement ideas that would benefit everyone and learn from learn from it as well. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
Okay. So pleased to meet you everyone and kay Sir Mike na rin. So my name is Larry and the question I picked was what impact do you want to make in our community? So dalawa lang naman yung goal ko. One is to learn as much as possible about data engineering. Since alam ko you can never be sure about the knowledge you have and one way or another you can always grow. And so with that knowledge, I also want to make an impact by mentoring other people with the knowledge I gain from this learning journey with others too. So yan lang po. Thank you.
Yes. So, hi, I am MJ Cadiz or Marijoan Cadiz in FB. So I've been a member since 2023. Yep. So, I'm currently working as a technical recruiter in a VA staffing agency. So back in 2023, I discovered an opportunity in data analytics and engineering. That's why I joined this Facebook group, which which makes me really interested in learning more about the data field. So the question that I will be picking is what support or training and exposure are you looking for? So as of this moment, I've already discovered new learnings in the data field, especially through data camp. Yep. And I wanted to get the chance to connect more with many data professionals who continue to inspire me to learn more. Currently, because of this group, I've been inspired to take a master's degree. I've been taking a master's in business analytics at Mapua University. Yep. Thank you. That's all.
See? Ayun.
Hello po, hi, hi everyone, Brian. Yung siguro sasagutin ko pa yung number 2, what's important in the community. Actually, yung nabanggit niyo sa like, about so being a part of since pre-pandemic. So very familiar ako dun sa community and committees na group. So maybe like to share would be yung skills. Baka transfer na rin yung learnings sa DEP community. I think more on sa meetups, events and such. So,
Hello. Good evening. Hello, I'm Ian Panganiban. So I'm currently working as an ML engineer at a renewable software design company. So regarding solar panels and stuff. I'm just going to answer what impact we want to make in our community. So I'm part of a open source geospatial community here in the Philippines as well. So I want to impart that knowledge and try to reach more people as well. So yun. Thank you. Yun.
Thank you, Ian. Ian, si Ian, deal yan sa and open source. Tsaka ano rin siya, madalas rin siyang speaker no sa Python. Sa PyCon specifically. No? So thank you, Sir Ian, for thank you, Vanny. Yan na si Ian. Sino to? Si Tree? Okay, go.
Hello, audible po?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So good evening, everyone. My name is Tri Castillo, and the question I will pick would be, what impact do you want to make in our community? I just to share, I just recently graduated as well in computer engineering at UAE Manila, and someday I would like to help others as well to provide guidance on those who are lost or trying to career shift as well in the data field. And I look forward to learning more from our senior leaders about their mindset and as well about their passion when it comes to data. So, thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Tree. Ganda ng ano mo, ng reason mo. Ito si Kyra, wala, busy. Sige. Si ano muna. Itong si Yui. Yui? Yui? Ano?
Hello po.
Ayan, okay.
And hello po. I'm Yui. So I'm currently working as a marketing data and insights analyst. So I think in terms of impact for the community, so I want to help people to become a self-sufficient learner. Ako personally, marami pa akong things to learn. Pero I think that a lot of times in our role, we have to learn how to learn. So that's something I want to help other people do. Thank you po.
Thank you, Yui. Ito si ano. Yan. Ayan, si Sir Keith. Go. Oh, nakamute ka, sir.
Ayan, dinig niyo na ako, sir.
Yes, yes.
Alright, thank you po. Sir Mike, hi everyone. I'm Keith Fajardo. I'm a analytics engineer, specializing on DBT. So if you have any questions regarding DBT, you can ask me. So the questions I choose to answer is regarding impact. I think someone mentioned about career shifting. So career shifter din ako, and I want to help other people move forward with their career in the data space. So yun yung I want to create an impact on those people then. Yeah. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Keith. DBT expert ka pala eh. Ano yan, guys, kailangan matutunan yung DBT. So, yun. Important yan. Sige, sino to? Si Chiral Weave? Go ahead. Wala. We can't hear you.
How about now?
Ayan. Go.
Hello. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Chico Andre Olager. I am a BSMS Electronics Engineering student from DLSU Manila. So, I'm going to answer the first question. So, I hope na makatulong ako sa pag-organize ng mga events and promote lifelong learning. Since mission ko rin po yun. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Chiral Weave. Sino pa? Ay, ito si MJ. Oh. Sige, MJ, go.
Hello, dinig po ba ako?
Yes, rinig ka naman.
Hello po, good evening po sa lahat. I'm Michael Joshua Vargas and a career shifter, and katapos ko lang po ng Data Science Eskwelabs bootcamp. So, right now, yung question na will pick is what support or training or exposure are you looking for? So, yeah, since katapos ko lang po ng bootcamp is we'll be expanding my network and connection and then job opportunity po. So, yun na po.
Thanks, MJ. Next natin is si Open, ano to? Open Technologies. Go.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Actually, ako yung imposter dito. My background is really software engineering. And friend ko si Mickey. So, before she started yung Python Pilipinas. So, magkasama na kami. I'm looking at career shifting. I don't know kasi nga pero there's a ton of AI products na kailangan ng data. Pero hindi ko alam, I don't know where to start actually. So, I was hoping na maybe I could get directions here. Oh, my impact would be siguro I can help, in software integration, I don't know, solutions, maybe help people here. Yun lang.
Thank you. Actually, if you think about it, data engineers are really just specialist software engineers. So it's going to be a smooth ride. Um, that's good. Actually, marami tayong mga from Python eh. Ay from Python. So maraming mga tawag doon cross-pollination. Teka lang. Anong next na?
True, nag-start din ako as Python developer eh. Tapos
Oh, wow. Yeah.
nilagay ako sa machine learning. After nun, sabi ko, ano ba yan? Anong ilalagay kong data dito? Ang dumi-dumi. Ayun, napunta talaga sa data engineering.
Parang ganun palagi yung storya talaga.
Yeah, I think so. Kasi yung mga first batch ng mga data engineers, sila yung hirap na hirap maglinis ng data.
Si Brian ba nakuha na dahil? Sino to? Ayan, si Brian. Ayan, sige nom.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
And Brian.
Oh,
Rinig.
sino humauna? Me or?
Ikaw na lang.
Sure, no worries. So, hi, my name is Anam. You can just call me Nam. I'm actually a graduate of information technologies, but was very lucky that I got into data as my first career in my first work. So my I guess the thing that I would be wanting to answer is impact, and my overall impact here is I would want to help measure the reach of the community, help with marketing and advertising, and hopefully network with the bigger companies so that we can have more sponsors, since this community has helped quite a lot of people, and that includes me as well. And aside from that, like, not this community would be doing more great things if it had better reach. But there's more people that were clueless as me back when I was still like a newly grad. So yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you, Anam. Sige, si
Thanks,
Brian.
Ano ulit, introduce sarili, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so my name is Brian. I've been studying data for about 1 year and some months now. I'm mainly a career shifter. Nakita nyo naman siguro yung posts ko about my projects being sent to the government and all those things. I guess what I can contribute to the community is that I guess a better understanding on how to apply statistics in modeling and feature engineering, because that's what I typically do and I believe I specialize in. So thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Brian.
Brian.
Ito na pala si Luis.
Hello po.
Go,
Hello.
Luis.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Luis Guerrero, currently junior data engineer for an RPO company and a lurker moderator for DEP, cleaning and filtering post group within the group and chat.
Sige, John, go.
And what impact do you want to make to our community? For me, to improve yung user experience in the DE group for the moderators and joiners. So,
PC? Sige. Actually, ibabalik ko na kayo sa audience. Kasi, ano na tayo? Ayan, nasira yung mic. Okay na. Aspiring data exchange ideas with like-minded people. Ayan, okay. I think you are in the right group. So, it's 8:29. I'm conscious of the time. We're trying to keep it within one and a half hour Although dati, I think there was a time na gumawa kami ng so, pero tonight is not that time. Next time, next time. No? Siguro, I'll start now with, before we close, tingnan muna, silipin lang natin yung idea board. No? So, so mukhang healthy, maraming mga ideas yung mga tao. There's a healthy list of expectations and then impact as well as things na hinahanap nila. So, ano ba ang next steps, Mike? No? So, yung pinaka next steps natin, well, first of all, thank you very much for attending and volunteering and syempre sharing yung mga saloobin nyo, no? And some of it are really exciting and inspiring. Some of it are talagang tumutulo na yung kanina. No? So, how do we move forward? No? So, what we will hindi ko alam kung dun sa FB group, there is a chat group dun, yung community volunteer. So we lock that down actually. So bawal na pumasok ng basta-basta. Yun yung gagamitin natin chat group. No? So we will share yung separately na lang yung link to join that. Pero you can actually check it sa FB group. So try to join it. Pag nakita namin yung name nyo, we will approve it na lang. No? Pero doon tayo magdi-discuss. Yung next steps natin is we will discuss doon, essentially assign you or tell you kung ano yung mga different programs na merong tatakbo, and then if you want to volunteer for particular programs doon rin, we will start sa ganun muna, no? Para lang at least we get to have our feet wet. And then we will try to have a follow-up meeting or baka breakups na yun, no? Breakouts na to discuss on how to start putting more process and structure sa organization. Maraming ganon. I think for me, probably I will focus primarily do sa training. Hindi ko pa alam, I will review muna tong survey list, but the idea is every so often we will run targeted trainings for you guys. No? So it can be like a simple webinar lang, it can be a meetup, I don't know yet. No? Pero I'm hoping na over time you guys will definitely grow with the community. Kasi babalik ako sa sinabi ko kanina, no? Para if we have a good set of volunteers and kayo mismo will grow to become good leaders, then I'm hoping na you guys will take care of the community. No? So simple lang yung goal. And with that, thank you very much, guys. Happy weekend. Thank you for spending your evening with us.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. See you. Bye-bye.